Can some stress be helpful stress? I know when I read that, I was like, there's no way there is a such thing called helpful stress, but there is. And the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says so. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says short-term stress can be helpful when conquering procrastination and achieving goals. Short-term stress, it kind of puts a fire under us and it tells us, okay, get this done and get this done now. But long-term stress is the stress that we have to be on the lookout for, especially as women. Long-term stress can lead to severe health conditions. Things like overeating and headaches and upset stomach, depression and anxiety are all symptoms of long-term stress. Long-term stress is the stress that we want to avoid. So I want to share with you, woman to woman, 5 things that I do on a weekly basis to help me distress. We all need these things. So make sure you hear all 5 and then later let me know in the comments which step resonates with you the most. So number 1, I practice gratitude. I know you've heard this before and you will keep hearing it because it's just that critical when it comes to distressing, especially in this life, this day and age. There's so many things going on in the world today that we need to focus on distressing and make that a primary goal of life. So practice gratitude and ask yourself, what are you grateful for and why? There's always something to be grateful for. Everything in life, although we experience bad things, we experience so many great things. So what are you grateful for? Find that thing and focus on it. Number 2, as Oprah put it, say insanely nice things to yourself. Say insanely nice things to yourself. You know how you look at someone and say, oh my gosh, you're amazing, or oh, you look so beautiful today. Woman to woman, you do look beautiful today. Say insanely nice things about yourself. Tell yourself how great you are. Tell yourself how you're trying to be better and that you will do better. Tell yourself that you will make it. You will be successful. You will conquer that goal. Say insanely nice things about yourself. It sounds silly, but it works. Number 3, read in journal. The more we read, the more our minds expand. When we consume good things for the mind, the heart feels it too. We then begin to behave that way. We learn those things. We implement those good things into our daily lives. So read and then journal your day. Journal things that you've learned. Journal things that you want to change about yourself, or just things that you want to change about your life, period. Because when we can see them, meaning write them, we can then understand them better. We can comprehend them better because we're seeing them with our eyes. We're not just thinking about it, saying, well, I wish I could do this, or I want to do this. We've taken it a step further and we began writing down what it is that we want to change or what it is that we want to achieve. So read and then journal on a daily basis. Next, practice some relaxation techniques. This is so vital in today's life. Things like aromatherapy. I love the smell of lemongrass and lavender, peppermint even, anything mint. Utilize aromatherapy oils. Use the diffuser. You can buy those at Target. We all love Target. And then put your aromatherapy oils in there. This helps the body and the mind to relax. You can also play music. Soothing instrumentals sounds work best. They help relax the mind. They help bring in a sense of calm into the atmosphere. It kind of takes me back to journaling, because journaling helps you to set goals and helps you to define your limits, while also letting you plan and evaluate essential priorities and then focus on getting those priorities completed. Essential oils or aromatherapy helps with the same thing. It increases focus. It helps us hone in on whatever it is that we need to complete. Whatever it is that we need to focus on, that's what aromatherapy helps us do. It helps us relax and get things done. It promotes clarity. And last but not least, and this is going to be the weirdest one of all, I don't even know if you all have heard of this, suck on a peppermint or add it to a hot cup of green tea. I like to do both. I like to suck on a peppermint while drinking green tea. Now, I'm not telling you to do that because that can be dangerous. It promotes choking, but I like the feel of sucking on peppermint and then adding like a warm cup of green tea and drinking it, the heat kind of forces the mint out of the peppermint. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's true science behind this. Peppermint is definitely a brain food. If you do not know that, do your research. I'm not telling you anything that is not true. Peppermint is known as a brain food, and science proves it. Research shows that peppermint improves clarity, concentration, memory, and attention span. Now, what most excites me about peppermint is when you combine it with green tea, there's a greater chance of enhanced mood thanks to the powerful antioxidants found in green tea. We know that antioxidants is a superfood or are superfoods for the body. So think about that. Combining superfoods with brain foods just enhance our overall clarity and mood, and it helps us relax. It strengthens our memory. So these are 5 things that I do on a daily basis to help me de-stress, especially drinking green tea. I love green tea and I love to journal and write and read. I love it. All of these techniques are scientifically sound, and I practice them every day. And I promise you, if you do the same, you will distress, you will feel better about yourself. You'll notice that you're getting things done quicker than you have before. It gives you energy, so it peps you up, and you're like, okay, I know I can conquer this goal today. I didn't feel like that yesterday, but today I feel that way. So practice these 5 de-stressing techniques and drop me a comment letting me know which one resonates with you the best. So how's that for de-stressing, right? Those are some awesome tips. Oh, one last thing. If you're counting on coffee to get you through your day, I urge you to replace at least 2 or 3 cups of coffee with green tea, right? Because we know that caffeine increases stress, and the goal here is to de-stress. So the more caffeine we put in our bodies, the greater chance of stress that we're going to experience. So if you're truly serious about having a more calm and peaceful life, then you want to minimize your caffeine intake. If you absolutely feel you need coffee, try switching to decaf coffee, or at least replacing a few cups of your coffee throughout the week with decaf coffee and or green tea. So those are my 5 tips for de-stressing. I am Katie Gates, and thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so. And also make sure you hit the like button, because the more likes that I get, that tells YouTube's algorithm that you want to see more of me. And I want to thank you in advance for doing that. So until next time, bye.